Frankly, incredibly rude. We haven't started yet. Miss has already left. We have started now, though. Just so you know.
Oh, we have started now. Okay. Never know when you start.
Sometimes I give a warning, sometimes I don't, because I'm a good friend like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Bear.
Hi,
I'd say hi,
Bear.
Miss, but apparently they're just wandering off.
Miss is just gone. Gone with the wind.
Hello, hello. Welcome to All the Energy. And a sad potato muppet.
Yes. All energy, sad potato. What more do you want?
Beard cat. Beard cat. Oh no!
Beard.
I'll let them in.
No, don't
Cheap.
let them in.
Cheap, let them in.
I gotta stay outside.
Let them in.
No.
Oh.
Staying in their little box.
Not fair. Oh!
There.
Oh.
I'm now in jail.
See, it used to be, oh, let them in, but now the phrase is going to be, oh, let them out. They're in baby jail.
The lid's open. Get out! Escape! I'm glad, Bear. I'm glad you enjoyed.
I cannot wait to see what it is.
What am I drawing? Freedom.
I think you were gonna draw your dwarf and or certain people hit by water.
Hit by water. Hit by a smooth criminal.
Listen, that sounded better than saying you draw your wet OCs, which sounds really weird. Hello, prisoner.
Prisoner.
It's honestly my favorite genre of animal videos and such, where it's just a cat or a dog that's acting like it's stuck and then pans over and it's very easily like there's a door open right next to them and such.
I thought the sentence just ended with prisoner. That's my favorite genre of animal.
Could have also been. I didn't need to give that whole explanation. It's prisoner. Imprison all your animals, folks.
Hi, miss. I did say hello to you before, but you left us!
You left us.
You abandoned us, just as we started.
Making soggy OCs. No, we're making our OCs soggy. That's different.
Would Flynn be soggy? Probably not.
I feel like if you just poured a bunch of water on Flynn, you would either just result in Flynn, like, it would all just sort of, like, slide off, or he'd just get bigger. And I'm not sure which one is funnier.
Slurp.
Slurp. This is more important nowadays. I join for doodles, but you cannot promise. I promise me that you'll have a lovely time. And that's all I need.
Yeah.
Also, do you like my sad potato map? No, how dare you, miss? How dare you? I was about to say, I'll come over there and give you a good time, and that sounds real bad, so I won't say that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, I'm not gonna do that. there are many good prisoner
Prisoner
pets.
animals.
Look at him go! Come over here, put up the rest of the Christmas decorations. But I'm quite tall, that would probably help.
Not as tall as Chibi now.
No. That's unfair, I don't come from the land of giants.
Mm.
I come from the land of people with bad posture and gravy. That's unrelated. No good Gajif. I was looking for a Gajif. It's gonna dox Cheeb's height, but it's really wild that you're actually 6'7". Yeah.
I am definitely 6'7", just like I definitely know what 6'7" means.
I was gonna say you can't argue with it because you don't know what it is.
Oh. God, how tall is that in centimeters?
About 195? 200?
Okay, yeah, it's like it's a little over 200 centimeters.
Yeah, okay. 2 meters.
Yeah, no.
Good
Every single time these get converted, I know less what feet mean.
The general rule of thumb, roughly, is that a foot is about 30 centimeters. And I know that because a 30 centimeter ruler also is a foot. they have inches on it as well. You get 12 inches, which is a foot. I don't know
Or
if
if
you
you want to go with the measurement that you can get most exact with the fewest number of decimals.
30 centimeters, yeah.
1 inch is 2.54 centimeters.
Yeah. American teaching you the conversion of pounds to grams today, like they were doing you a favor. What was the fun XKCD one recently? There's like pi miles an hour is E knots.
What?
Which is a wonderful sentence because a certain proportion of people no idea what even it's supposed to mean. But I think it was pi miles an hour is roughly E knots. Yes. Pi is not 5. How'd I shared a thing with me of like the volume of a cylinder is equal to the pi times r squared times h, where h is the height and r is the radius and pi is the constant of etc, etc. And then it said, assuming that the height is 3 centimeters, the radius is 2 centimeters and pi is 5, calculate. Miss shared that with me just to make me angry. Stop with the brackets.
See, even as someone who recognizes the bracket notation, Miss, a single number can't be an interval. I won't blame you for not knowing this, because I have many students who took my statistics class who also don't realize that a single number can't be an interval. And gave me single numbers when I asked for intervals on their tests. You don't know what you don't know what that okay. So,
Math time! Math corner!
okay.
No.
So
I
the
didn't
bracket
do it this
notation
time.
that you are using is one way that we indicate in mathematics the edges of values of interest. Usually you're using it on a number line where it's like, hey, the numbers we're using are between like 2 and 5. But in mathematics, we have this idea of like inclusion and approaching. So in some places, it's like, okay, the number 2 is also relevant here. We are including the number 2. Sometimes it's a approaching, as in we can get numbers that are very close to 2, but we can't use the number 2 for some reason or another. So there's, depending on how your annotation works, if you are not including the end point of 2, it looks something like, but you are including 5, it looks something like this. In other areas, if you are not including the end point of 2, but you are including the end point of 5, it looks something like that.
Oh, you're writing it in chat. Looking around the canvas to see what you're writing.
So the first one is, yeah, no, just typing it in the chat because it was easier that way.
Yeah. Now, the first one is sensible, and the second one is heresy.
I mean, I sort of like the second one, because if you have something where neither endpoint is included, you get something that looks like this, and that also means an ordered pair, as in a position in 2-space coordinate plane. And that, I mean, I guess in general you should be able to tell via context. But like,
Some people use square brackets to represent vectors. People are weird. These things get used all the time. Miss, that's a butterfly.
I mean, you can copy my notes. I can't guarantee that they'll be legible, but also I won't take the test for you. Actually, still got around. So as you get further and further in mathematics, the more and more people just sort of go, you shouldn't memorize this. There's too many things to memorize. Know how to use it. The test is open notes. And I still have my note sheet floating around from a couple of statistics classes that I took in grad school that I'm sure if I showed them to anyone else would be complete gibberish.
I still have all of my notes from every class I did at university. They are very heavy. I have to keep moving them around.
Same. I mean, if you want additional help there, you're always welcome to come to my office hours. No one else ever uses them, so. I had, barring advisees who were coming to my office for help with enrollment stuff, I think I had 3 students come to my office hours this last semester, and one of them was there to do an interview for a different class.
Oh.
I also do not understanding like
Yeah, Cheap, if you want to attempt to explain maths to me in Dutch and have a similar experience, that'd be great. I can't even remember the word for maths.
Wiskunde.
Excellent. We need it as an emoji. Jeeb, new emote for streams. Blorb. Melted blorb. It can be two, a left one and a right one, so you get the proper wide.
Wide blorb.
I'll say the word for mass in Dutch. Wiskunde. It doesn't have a UI in it, so I'm fine.
True.
Dutch maths has no user interface. Exactly. It has no onion. Which is good.
No onion, none.
I mean, you probably shouldn't be bringing onions to your math class anyway.
Well.
Today, kids, we're going to be learning about fractions. If I cut this onion into tenths... Oh, God! I just love fractions so much. Also, for the people getting cards, you may also see another soggy individual.
What?
Yeah? You want to see soggy individuals? You wait for the card. Bear knows what I mean.
I like how...
Yeah, me neither, miss. Here we are.
Completely just... insane that sounded.
This is most of my sentences. They're all wet, yes. I deliberately sprayed all of the cards before I sent them off, so they're just all soggy. Thank you!
Wonderful.
I mean, it's probably possible to drink the card mist if you blend it first, but I wouldn't recommend it because I don't think your digestive system will like you. And I know it already doesn't like you for other reasons, so I don't think you want to make it even more mad.
Yeah, it's probably wise. We're all EP. Don't worry, Kara. Well, Ragdoll might not be. But have you confirmed your EP or are you not EP?
I mean, I'm not that EP.
Okay,
It's
Ragdoll.
like 1:30 here, so.
Cool. Ragdoll's driving.
Sure, just long as I don't have a trailer to pull. Because I do not know how to do that.
Or leap.
I'm
To Duncan.
not going to advocate for an oral leap, but is that snoring, maybe?
Just a good old oral leap. Everyone.
Oral leap, one and all. Sorry, one and oral.
How dare you?
I'm glad Jeep got that quote on me.
Why do I get that one? Never watching another cheap flood ever again. Why not?
Yeah,
What's wrong with my thoughts?
This is the emotional trauma.
Fair enough. Don't worry, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, we're only just going off into Ragnarok. Surely no more characters are going to die.
Still need to mush about Heimdall. Always mush about Heimdall is the thing.
Mush, mush.
He deserves to be mushed about.
By that, do you mean he deserves there to be mushing going on about him? Or do you mean he deserves to be, like, mushed about? Like, squished about? Like, plasticine?
Yes.
Just mush him about, you know?
Just mush him about, you know? I think he deserves it.
What's going on here? Ah! More soggy. Sogacies.
I'm just drowning a rat. It's fine. Don't worry.
I can't tell whether this is drowned rat or just come out of the shower and was like, where are the towels? Ooh,
Could be either or, you know?
Also got a Durgan.
What a disaster. He has a lot of hair, and usually it's very well styled, but not when he just got some water dunked on him. So, you know.
Thinky. Do you want to squish Nova? Squimch. I'm trying to think who else to sog.
Who else to sog?
You know, that verb.
Yeah. I mean, Mel?
I think I've done that before several times. M's is the same. Unimarch M. That's the sentence. Okay.
See, now my brain has gone down a tangential path, and it's thinking, what kind of swimsuits would the calendar siblings wear?
Oh, I just immediately went to June and like sort of classic, sort of.
I imagine June in like the Barbie outfit, like the very classic black and white, like the Barbie bathing suit. That was my first one.
And you were not wrong.
Just in general, I think you can get a lot of June outfits from classic Barbie.
Ulan Soggy would just look hot. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's not like his hairstyle would change a lot for it.
Classic Barbie was also literally a fashion doll, so...
Yeah. Oh, that's why you brought up Ulan, because keep looking at Jupiter and keep thinking about Ulan. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort
exactly,
of thing.
that's the one.
Sunglasses and high heels and all.
Yep. That's June.
It's very important when wearing a bathing suit that you wear the right heels with them.
Exactly.
Need a drink? You're not getting anyone anything. Oh, boo. At least get yourself something.
No.
Otherwise, what's the point? coffee. Get a tasty drink. Get a vodka drink. Get a whiskey drink. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
I
Oh,
can't
I'll just
open
have
it.
juice, thanks. Not a fan of whiskey or vodka.
What song's that?
I don't know what you're
No, I
talking
don't
about.
remember.
You get a whiskey drink. You get a vodka drink. I'm gonna ruin the possibility of conversation and just Google it.
Wonderful.
Okay, turns out it's tricky to Google because I just got a lot of whiskey cocktails. Okay, we'll talk about it then. Tub thumping. Oh, it was tub thumping. Thump, 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 thump. Get knocked down. I think that's it. I get knocked down,
And you get back
but I
up
get up
again?
again. You're never gonna keep me down. Classic songwriting school of why don't we just sort of shout everything in one note? It works. Works.
Classic. Yeah. Anyway. Guess Jupiter won't get any clones. That's just how it's gonna be.
I like how that the artist's name is just incomprehensible gibberish.
Tub thumping. The Alcoholics Anthem. Oh, Chumbawamba. Ah, the
No,
song's called
it's
Tub Thumping. Ah. Weren't they like an anarchist group or something?
well, they are an anarcho-punk band. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were anarchists.
It's got anarcho in the name. It works. Although anarcho contains narco, which feels like the opposite.
It's fine. Don't worry about Chris.
But I am suspicious.
Chris, don't worry about
it. We can all have water. Mainly to soak our OCs in.
No, that's fair. I can get behind that. And Jupiter can't, but you know, he doesn't get a choice.
This is going to be a really weird
Oh
thing
no,
to say.
cursed thought?
Cursed thought? Share the cursed
Miss has a
thoughts.
cursed thought.
Don't get Jupiter wet after midnight.
I mean, Miss, you can't say something like that to this group. We're all going to... Oh god, yeah, that is sort of cursed.
Yeah, it's soggy Jurgen.
I feel like he'd probably start growing mushrooms or something.
It's just some sort of mildew.
I mean, it's just wet wood. It's uncomfortable, but I don't know if it's uncomfortable for Jurgen. Just for everyone else.
Depends on how well lacquered he is. And or if magic keeps him from, like, rotting and molding.
There's a Kiki. Kiki has arrived, emerged, woken up. That's the word. It's 2 words.
All of Bear's OCs are soggy.
Hang on, I will sort
Yeah,
out
that
Kiki.
sounds right.
Back in a soggy second.
Bear, good for you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're honestly doing God's work out here. Making them all as soggy as possible.
God, Jupiter has no internal organs.
No. He really does not. Someone get this man, like, a sandwich. He's also getting, like, flippers because I don't feel like drawing hands today.
He reacts interestingly to water. Grows flippers.
Like...
It's like those stories where the half merman person gets exposed to water and then suddenly they've got flippers.
Yeah, exactly.
Jupiter couldn't be a mermaid. That would require effort. I wonder where that was going.
No, you're correct. That's correct. Yes. Alright. Well, that's one soggy OC, I guess.
June before they get the hair rollers out.
Someone give me another OC to get soggy.
Dare we say Mogs?
No. No, you don't dare.
Okay. Buddy. Like a drowned rat.
Someone tried to force him to take a bath and it went about as well as expected.
Oh, people were really banking on monks. Anyway, now I have to fucking remind myself what Buddy looks like. I haven't drawn Buddy in so long.
Welcome to my world of having too many OCs and not knowing how to draw any of them.
It's just been a while. I know his rough shape because I do look at him, but the details.
Probably doesn't help that you've drawn 31 different versions of him in many different styles.
No, that doesn't help at all now. But he got a bath, him slightly less stink. I believe you, Kiro. I believe that you'd immediately go for mugs.
So I'll give him.
Alright, let's throw a rat.
It's alright, Kara.
No, okay. Well, we're doing comfort poses. Everyone's facing the same side.
We're not here to challenge ourselves. We're here to have a chill.
Nope. We sure as fuck are not.
I mean, we could be here to challenge ourselves, but that is a personal decision. Not one I'm taking.
Nope. Alright, let's get this. God, it's been so long. I don't remember how to draw you, but... You also have your shoulders hunched up. But...
Oh,
Well,
thank you.
oh,
Posture
maybe
check.
hunched up. You're just like a horrible posture.
Yeah, thank you for reminding
It's
me.
not hunched up. If it's not. But yeah, welcome to Buddy. Everyone, check your posture. Are you sitting like a rat right now? If so, fix yourself.
And shrimp.
D-rat. Damn right I am.
Now, Sea Bear, it doesn't really matter the direction. What matters is the curvature.
Yeah.
So
Are you being a rat under blankets?
So there are these things called derivatives.
That is a joke for 2 people.
And you'll all like it to stay a joke for 2 people. Derivatives are the same as pi is 5. Can I throw a shoe all the way up the country?
Well, only one way to find out.
I mean, you can use calculus to determine what the value of pi is.
You can. I saw that do it as you like holding like 2 like serving trays as shields either side. It's like, do it! Come on! Come at me! -10 during the night, oh dear. You stay in those blankets. The right attitude, you can do anything except make pi 5. Going full circular lot.
He needs to be wet.
Who am I gonna be?
I forgot about that part of the assignment.
I'm gonna be roadblock.
I'm just... See, now, since we've got 2 mathematicians in the call, my brain just immediately went to... What kind of, like, system would you be working with where the ratio of the radius and the circumference would be 5?
Does pi change in non-Euclidean geometry? don't know how
Yeah, technically.
So Okay, in elliptic geometry, the radius would be bigger. So pi would go down, right? So it'd be hyperbolic?
Yeah, I guess.
Quick, Ragdoll,
You
throw...
don't sound
Now I'm gonna
happy
be-
about it.
See, now I'm going to be poking at that later on, because that's just what you do when you present a strange, esoteric, but sort of interesting problem to a mathematician. Because, yeah, like, okay, there's a couple of different ways of defining what pi is, but the most general one has to do with the ratios between various measurements of circles. Generally, you can determine what pi is by looking at the ratio between the circumference and the diameter of a circle, or circumference and radius. You'll just get double what you're looking for. But, like, if you've defined a circle differently because the space you're working in is different, that would thereby change what pi is, because that ratio would change.
So what you're saying is, you now need to work out the precise number of increases per round you need to crochet or knit to make a hyperbolic surface with where pi is 5, and then send it to Miss. Atlas knows what pi is. Wet Atlas. Wetless.
Wetless.
How are things going? Buddy.
I'm trying to figure out how his hair would work wet.
This is the hard thing when a lot of you put a lot of stock into the hair of a character to define what the character looks like.
Yeah, that's his entire thing, is that the hair looks like ears.
Which I knew from the start.
Yeah, you did. For sure, famously. Anyway, first on is like...
Hope Bear's taking notes because Sloan is meant to be smart. Is Sloan a mathematician? Droopy is. Airstocks, it's Christy. Hi, Christy. Welcome to Wet.
Yeah. Hi, Christy. Welcome to We're Making All Our OCs Wet. So weird. I don't like this. Buddy, never take a bath.
If the coat's thick enough, it holds in the smell.
Fucking wear a shower cap.
How's the Christy Dawn? Kiro has an idea of December giving October ominous statements and slight panic attacks because they're the only one with a nose, so they can smell when Atlas is coming with a pie.
Poor Toby. His own sibling has joined in on making ominous statements.
Simba has a nosy. You could have worked that out back in October.
That's gonna make Dark very happy.
I made sure to make that a little hint to that back in October, because when you saw them from behind, you could see that they were wearing glasses. And it's difficult to do that without a nose. Hey, Gracie. Didn't have the mental spoons for drawing or talking tonight, but you're getting there. Yeah! Well, I hope you're having a lovely time, whatever you're doing. No pressure to do nothing, but always welcome.
Anyway, Buddy is not gonna be naked. Buddy is gonna wear his usual 74 layers of clothing.
So, What was my first thought when you said,
Indeed.
"But he's not going to be naked"? Is no, he's going to be covered in rats.
No.
They will not let him be naked.
First of all, yeah, they will, because I've drawn Buddy half naked before when I drew Buddy in Bear's art style during October. Because that's my association with Bear.
Oh, the sleepies. Boo to the seasons being mean to you, but sleepies.
Please. I'm glad you're pleased by the knowledge that in my brain, if I draw in your art style, they have to be naked or semi-naked. It's just how it must be. I cannot help it.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing style stuff, wasn't I?
You were! Yeah.
Do you remember that not October challenge that's still going on?
Well, it's still not October,
It's still,
so...
yeah. I've got to finish it before next October, that's my deadline. Not because I'm doing anything next October, but just that's my deadline. What was the last one? The last one I was working on was Fernard, wasn't it? And then after that, Ruined
Oh
Dagesh.
boy.
Yeah, you got to ask Wolverine for the hair products. Yeah. Who else? Who draw?
Well, you have so many OCs.
I have too many.
Should be easy, right?
Too many.
Well,
I did think of drawing Griff. Just normal.
Well, what's
Griff.
stopping you?
It's just normal Griff, but there are drips going down the glasses.
Draw Griff and Marks.
Look, they haven't interacted yet. I don't know quite know what the dynamic is. So
You can make it up right now.
yeah, I'm gonna need to find a picture to use for that and figure out what name I'm using.
Yeah, characters.
I might just send Dark a picture of a teddy bear. Just for funsies.
Good. 10 out of 10 choice.
Unta might get soggy in blood. Bleh. I did think of doing Luna, but I not only have I already drawn Luna wet, but I have done so on one of these streams. So...
Do it more. We're not stopping you.
Oh, I misread that. Because it said painted in the bra today because it cannot get paint on the clothes. I read that as you painted on your bra today. It's like, I'm not putting on a bra, I'm just gonna paint one on. Screw that.
I mean, a mood.
I have seen performance art where that is part of the outfit. Although I think usually they also put pasties on the nipples.
The little screw tops for the paint lids. Still trying to think of a character I want to draw.
Claudio.
He's made of yarn. Well, his hair's yarn.
I know we haven't really like established why the characters are drenched, but if I'm just imagining that someone shoved Claudio in the washing machine. like, oh, we're gonna wash this sad little raggedy doll. Shove it in the washing machine with the rest of the laundry. I don't think he'd like that very much, but that also makes it funnier.
I mean, also, this is not based on how much a character would like it.
Drop Claudio clambering out of the washing machine. Also, yeah, Kiro, be Lady Maria, who I recently discovered is over 2 meters tall.
Perfect. No notes.
Giant woman.
Yeah, Miyazaki has a thing about that.
Of course, that now establishes that Griff's just going to be the short of the group.
This keeps happening.
I think so, yeah.
This keeps happening.
Because if we've got
Claudio, I understood.
Kiro's hunter character being sort of Lady Maria-esque, and my character is got werebear descent, which granted doesn't make them the size of a bear, but I imagine would make them a bit tall. And then we have Moggs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Griff's just gonna be tit height to everyone.
As is the correct answer, honestly.
I had rather expected that in the 2 games I'd play, the one where I'm playing a humanoid, I would be a normal height compared to everyone else, and the one that I play a Vexelkind, I would be small. I'm small in both.
Yeah, but in the one where you're being a small, everyone else is also small except for Tick.
I know, that's the wonderful thing about that. Everyone else is small. Everyone else is like 3 foot, like less than a meter, and Claudio is still the smallest. Which is great because he's got a thing about that.
I just love, like, imagining that party, because it's a little kobold, just tiny 3-foot kobold, tiny, like, 2.5-foot Claudio, tiny little Ratman, and then there's Tick.
I'm just imagining Tick walking around, like wearing the rest of the party as a backpack or in a backpack.
Yeah. He has already picked up Claudio, I think, multiple times at this point. Or at least
like
one.
those child harnesses that you can use to like wear the baby on your back or on your front, like one on the front, one on the back.
Small world. No. I've met you. You're not small. Not to me, anyway. Then again, I come from a family of small people. I am by far the tallest in my family. And still, nowhere near Cheeb's height.
I'm famously just so tall. Hi, pineapple and shark.
There's a blimp on a shark.
I'm 7'3" now. I believe I was 6'7" earlier.
You keep
I'm
getting
growing.
bigger, Jean. You're too powerful. You need to stop. Hi, friends.
Clark.
Pluck.
I mean, I guess it's better than Chapel.
Sharple.
Sharple?
Sharple.
See, what's fun to me about that is Plamps is already like us shoving two words together to make a sharple.
I mean, yeah, schlumps is...
Schlumps. Sharps?
It's like the song Sail, but instead of sail, you shout pluck.
Pluck.
Sharple pluck.
Sharple Blarg. That sounds like Simlish. Sharple Blarg.
Oh, Sharple pluck.
Sharple Blarg. Sul.
See, I was getting Hollow Knight vibes as well. Like, Bafanada. Sharple pluck.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Sharple
like
pluck.
made up language.
Bafanada. Yeah, made us silly always.
Goopy carbonara. I love Simlish.
First run of Hollow Knight. Oh, exciting.
Have fun, be prepared to die.
Right, that's rat number 2. Who is rat number 3 who gets what? Different kind of rats, but...
Have already thrown out Atlas as an idea.
True.
Although Bo would be fun.
Bo would be fun. I do.
Soggy village woman. Wait! This is very
Wait,
excited about
we're
something.
waiting.
Wait!
We're waiting.
Atcat. We have seen Atcat, quote, having a bath, unquote. Not actually wet, I don't think.
And at the beach, yeah.
Oh, that's fun, Plums. No sense of direction, and just taking all the frustration out on the bosses. At the beach, got so soggy. Yeah. I mean, could always happen again.
It could always happen again. Is the thing.
He's always probably going to need another bath.
And he's never gonna want it.
Gotta get the squirrel blood off somehow.
Yeah. That's the problem when you keep chasing squirrels, Cat. What other OCs do I have?
Bo, Nyx, Mercury, Mars.
Yeah, the entire Fatal Flaw crew.
Oh yeah, those as well. Moira, Jesse. Clover.
Oh.
I feel
that's
like
a lot of hair.
Clover
Got a
would
point
just
there.
deflate
Clover would become like a one-dimensional, just a line.
Just one line.
It just the only thing that's staying 3D is just that giant grin, except the grin is now upside down because Clover is not happy with this.
Yep, there it is.
The consecutive wings. Yeah. Yep.
That's Clover,
like
everyone.
It's like those fluffy cats that when when they get wet, they just are a third of the size, but worse.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
And I zoom out, and Chris has drawn the stick figure.
Yep. That's Clover.
And Phoebe?
Wet Phoebe. It's difficult to see any kind of physical representation of that, but it's just... I think a lot of people would be happy if you just painted Wet Phoebe quickly.
I was about to say, I think Cheap has.
Yeah, true. I did do that, yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
I mean, I won't complain about you drawing more of that, because... damn. I mean, I guess we could also draw Tick all soggy. Someone trying to give Tick a bath. I don't think it would end well. Someone trying to give Tick a bath.
Yeah, I don't think that would go over well either. I don't think would exactly mind getting wet. It's more the thought of getting him to do anything is quite a disaster.
I mean, I'm imagining
yeah.
that even if Tick was, like, amicable to someone giving him a bath, he'd do the thing that, like, most big dogs do when they get wet and then just, like, shake violently, and now everything else in the room is also wet.
Ray.
Oh, Ray. Yeah. Okay. I've been convinced by Ray.
It's not ectoplasm, it's just water.
It's just water is the thing.
Also,
there's a lot of condensation in this room.
A thing.
Why is this room so wet? Might be a fucking leak. Isn't that the ghost is haunting the place? No, it's just bad plumbing, everyone.
Also, I forgot I didn't share this outside of the other Discord. But this was a thing what I made during our other little session. The Grim Hollow. Can't remember why. I think our tokens just look like this.
Yeah. No, there was no reason. You just did that.
I just did this.
I did this. Smile.
Oh, and then we started coming up with lyrics, didn't we? Wimble, wimble.
You guys did that.
Yeah. Wimble, wimble for the land. Good old Wimble.
Good old Wimble. We all love Wimble.
Good rat baby. Yeah, in Grim Hollow you can be a rodent folk.
Mm-hmm. I mean, said rat baby is the Inquisition.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah. You know, classic. I'm glad you got distracted by my trophy.
Who's Mike Ophi?
Get out.
Okay, bye!
Oh!
What's wrong with you?
It's either this show or indigestion. I hope it's indigestion.
Why?
It'll get better in a little while.
Well, Chris is gone. I don't know if we're still audible, but Chris is gone.
I wouldn't mind this show if they just got rid of one thing.
What's that?
Me?
Hi, hello. It's my stream now, actually. It's my stream now. I've taken over the stream. Ragdoll is on stream with me. Welcome to another God of War stream. Everyone's ready for more God of War, right?
Oh boy.
No. Can't go back to summer camp. No, but everyone can go back to summer camp, right? Oh my guys, don't you guys want to know what happens to Sindri next? Because he will return. Also write my fix-it fic. Yeah. I will give because most of the fix-it AUs Ter and I make, because we make so many, because we love inserting random character concepts. And one of the things we usually do is everyone lives except for Odin. Which also means Heimdall lives. And for some reason, it's always Heimdall lives. Heimdall, for some weird reason or another, gets to be forcefully adopted into the found family. And for some reason, it's always Heimdall that ends up saving Brock and then has a massive fucking like identity crisis about it when it turns out that he saved Brock from Odin. And yes, I hope everyone has a lovely time with that. I'm just putting that out in the universe. For good vibes, you know? Make Heimdall suffer, affectionate, exactly. I will eat that the fuck up. Wonderful. That's all I wanted to share. Chris is still not back. Cool, good.
Still muted.
Well, rip Chris, I guess. He's dead forever now.
We will still be here while his computer streams.
Your brain fully died partway through typing now. Yeah. Yeah. Just ring out Claudio, just but yeah, I'm glad you liked that AU idea, Kira. Because we keep coming back to it because it brings us joy for quite obvious reasons. But yeah, anyway, that's all I had. Chris, come back.
What now?
Welcome back.
Hello! Hi everybody, I've joined Cheap Stream.
So what do you think of the AU that I was just talking about?
Oh, delicious.
You were definitely paying attention, right?
I paid attention, yes.
Good.
What, miss? No, shush. But also you.
The almost decade we've known. It's
Has it
almost been a decade.
Has it been that long? I don't know.
Now I'm hesitant.
Hang on, I'll
7
sort
years? It's getting closer to a decade.
I can't remember. 2018, yeah.
We're just using rounding rules.
Yeah. Always round up.
6 years. 6, 7. 6 is, 6 and a bit, that's basically round up to 7. Obviously 7's not a round number, so you round that up to 10. 10's not very divisible, so we can round that up to 12. And at that point, you're basically at 20. So you might as well.
Exactly.
Which is close to a quarter of 100, which is 25. We go 25, and that's like halfway between 25 and 30, really, so 30. But now you're getting on the way to half of 100 of 50, which rounds up to 100, I think. So yeah, 100 years. It's been a while.
And half of 10 is pi.
No! I will throw shoes! Round shoes!
I mean, you can use about half of 10 to make pi.
Yeah, you can use half of 10 to make pi. The latter half, you get rid of the 1. And then you have a nice big circle, which is to make a pie. And stick some pastry in it. Add some, I don't know, chicken, white sauce.
I see we're going for the 2 + 2 = fish method of talking about numbers.
The one? I've not heard that one.
This joke makes more sense if you draw it, so I'm not going to bother
We have a canvas.
chat. Well, like with the last math thing, it was like, oh, I can just type this out because that's easy, but this is a visual pun. Okay. So, you have a 2. You have a 2. So adding means that you're sort of sticking them together, right? So we take 2, and then we take the other 2, and that's fish.
The fish. Yeah, we didn't get that when I was at school. We had 1 + 1 = a window.
You know, I'm trying to...
No.
Because part of it also depends on like how you draw the number. I'm trying to think about which version of drawing the number 1 would result in you take 2. Oh, right, just cross them.
Bear, what?
What? What? You having fun?
Was that a great number?
I don't know. I slept through it.
Me too, that's why I asked.
Both laughing and down. Oh, Ray.
Oh, Ray. The ghost got him with a water balloon again. Not the water balloon. Well, plants, I love that. Squish. Bear, I hate that.
Squish! Squish. Squish. There's some lettering.
Oh, such a bad joke.
Oh, hey, I've got some of that hand. Solo TTRPG draw through when? Ooh. More draw through ideas. We're mulling over the idea of storyboarding one of the many story ideas I have as a draw through. But I would be very happy to watch other people do TTRP draw throughs. Tuturpiga. Gee, when you doing that?
Well, first I need to finish God of War. So.
And then you're gonna draw through the Fix It fic, right?
Sure.
There's one for cheap.
Well. What have we here? Hello there, governor. Gotta make Cheap do a God of War draw. Of all God of War? I don't want to draw all of God of War.
I mean, you did the talk through. Was there drawing in that?
I don't think so, no.
No, just
Okay.
like a timeline that things were written on.
So, you're halfway to it. You just add the drawings. It's that simple.
So simple.
Just add drawings, Cheap.
Gonna make you draw Aphrodite. Don't make me draw Aphrodite. Not a God of War Aphrodite. You feel free to make me draw any other kind of Aphrodite, but not a fucking God of War Aphrodite. I refuse.
Consider reenacting. You know how last week was all about what if Lord of the Rings. No, not Lord of the Rings. What if God of War? I don't know if I thought Lord of the Rings. What if God of War but Muppets? What if God of War but your OCs?
I don't even know how that would work.
I don't know why, but when Aphrodite was mentioned, it was like, no, I'm not drawing Aphrodite. I just immediately thought, oh, Phoebe could do the role. Make Phoebe be all
No, don't
spexies.
make Phoebe wear that.
Oh no, Phoebe would wear whatever Phoebe wants to wear. I'm not gonna stick them in the same costumes, but
Whose legs are you gonna rip off? Well, no.
you can borrow Griff for that if you want. Also, if
I
anybody
don't
wants,
think I even have enough characters for that.
the dual roles, it's fine.
Like a stage production, right?
Exactly. If you can do a one-man show of the Shakespeare play, you can do a 15 OC version of God of War. I don't know.
Well, okay. I'm gonna pose the question then: who would be Kratos even? Who?
Atlas. Same stoic
No!
expression. Clover can be Tusky.
Why does Ray with wet hair look like 15 years older? What did I do to my boy? Who is this?
Oh no. Oh no. Poor Ray. It's just water, don't worry about it. Stop smoking. I think he has to.
Oh. You will not. It's the 40s.
Chewing tobacco.
Ray with wet hair, you look like a butch lesbian. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, I will not be doing God of War with my own characters. I don't want them to die.
Oh, but it's fine if the Muppets die. Oh, okay.
Yes!
The Muppets are professional actors.
Yeah,
It's fine.
they are. My characters are not professional actors. They are assassins. People will literally die.
Oh yeah, good point.
It's for real.
Forgot about that. Played your game on your phone, but you left on your desk and Luna's sleeping across your legs. Oh no, you can never move. The Muppets are professional actors. It's their job. Kind of. Sort of. Some of them, anyway. Actually, which ones are? That's a question. From the original show, like, Kermit's just a sort of MC, right?
I mean, Kermit is also a performer. I get the feeling that he's just sort of the one ostensibly in charge of the theater because someone has to be and no one else wants to do it or can be trusted to do it.
Yeah, Undertale soundtrack is good.
Like, I think if you just go with the original Muppets TV show, the main one that you probably can't say, oh, they're a professional actor, is probably Scooter, because right now he's just the intern that they send off for coffee.
Well, yeah, but you've also got, like, some of them are hired as, like, you know, Fozzie's a comedian and Gonzo's whatever the hell's going on with Gonzo. Not necessarily actors, you know, it's a variety show. Performers. What I'm saying is if you give Gonzo a role in God of War, do not be surprised if he turns up on a motorbike.
Well, that seems like a given, yeah.
And the spangly jacket.
Drives in on an 8-wheeled motorbike instead of an 8-legged horse.
Bear is... I don't know where Bear's getting all of these.
I also don't know. I'm confused and confused.
Oh, speaking of numbers, sorry, I just want to air this grievance.
Oh boy.
I don't know how many people are still doing connections. But and this is not a spoiler for today's or anything. This is a while ago now. But on 2 occasions on connections, 2 occasions, they have used mole as in the category of units of measurement. And that really annoys me. Because, just a random bit of education here, a mole is just a number. I can't remember exactly how it's defined. It's like the number of grams of carbon, the number of atoms of carbon in a particular weight or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. But it's just a number, like a dozen or, 20. And it's just like twice they've used it as, in the category units of measurement alongside meters and things like that. It's like, stop it! You're trying to be clever and you're wrong! Anyway, carry on. What do you measure in mole? Usually the chemistry stuff. So numbers of atoms.
It has to do with
per
atoms
weight.
mostly.
Yeah.
It's a more convenient way of counting up how many atoms are present in something.
The mole, 1 mole is an aggregate of exactly 6.022 times 10 to the 23 elementary entities. So that means a 6 with 23 zeros after it. It's a big number, but it is just a number. honest. If they said a dozen is a unit of measurement, it's not a unit, it's a number. That's the thing. If they had it in there as well, I'd see at least why they're confused. They don't know what a unit of measurement is.
The shade.
But anyway, yeah, it happened a while ago, so there's no worries about spoilers or anything, but it's just stayed in my mind because it happened twice. You've not got enough education to understand most of these words, but thank you either way. Now, the first I heard of this was when I did, for me, this was post-secondary school chemistry. So I'd call it A-levels. I think in America it would just be the end of high school. So
Yeah.
like 17, 18. That sort of level.
This is one of those things that most people do not need to know.
Yeah. It would if I hadn't done chemistry at A level, I would have just looked at that clue and gone, who the hell knows what that is? So don't worry about it. Like I did today with one of the clues. I can't remember what it was now.
Oh,
'Cause I
that
still
does
don't know
remind
what it
me.
Yeah, I failed chemistry because of moles.
Related to the number or just the animals?
No, the number. Cause okay.
Story time.
Story time. So I did 6 years of chemistry in high school. Cause you get it for the first 3 years, or at least at the level that I was at, you get for the first 3 years mandatory, and then afterwards you can choose it. And I was like, I kind of like chemistry. It's fun. But then during like the most important time when they were gonna explain like moles and all that, the actual like theoretical bit of chemistry, which is really important for especially at that point for the next 3 years, because that was all you were gonna do. The teacher I had for chemistry went with pregnancy leave, and we got a replacement that did not explain anything.
Oh.
So I missed the most important part of chemistry and did not figure it out for 3 whole years. It was a steady decline of my fucking of my grades. For 3 whole years. It was very frustrating.
Oh no.
And in the end I failed. Just about, I believe.
All because your teacher got pregnant with a mole.
Yep, all because of that.
Great teacher.
I mean, that teacher was lovely. It was the replacement that fucked it all up.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's just like you come from different systems. I remember like I think it was like one of the first lessons I had in my second year of uni. The teacher made a really bad joke, which they introduced as a really bad joke, which is what's purple and commutes? An abelian grape. That's a joke for maybe Ragdoll, possibly not. But like was met with like
That's stupid.
okay, go. I'm glad Ragdoll got it because it's painful. But the thing is, no one got it because he was still under the assumption that we were all learning basic group theory in the first year of university, which we hadn't. So none of us got it.
Mm.
And in that case, it was just a joke. But in your case, it was, chemistry as a whole. So I think yours is probably more of a significant story. Sorry for trampling over it with an abelian grape.
No, I'm very glad you did that. Always trample over my stories.
What a shame the poor groom's bride is a mole.
Oh, no.
Is that a dwarfy thing? I just saw that out of context. Just... Oh, horrible teacher. Yeah, that's not how you teach algebra. I mean, it's how I show you guys algebra, but I'm also not expecting anybody to actually, attempt to learn anything, because that would be very rude. You're not here for that. Students had to teach each other.
Like, there... Okay. There is something to be said for having a math class where instead of the teacher telling you what to do next, you sort of build it up. Constructivism is a thing for a reason. It's you learn it better when you have to like take ownership of it instead of just passively absorbing it. But like, there needs to be some back and forth. I have never seen it work out well for a general class, especially when it's early on knowledge, where it's just kind of like, here's the problem, chew on it, with no input from me. Like, it would be one thing to, like, write the problem on the board and, like, Socratic method, ask the students, what do you think needs to happen next? Because I do that all the time. But just having an equation on the board, no context as to what the goal is a bit weird.
Sorry, I got mixed, the Socratic method and Socratic irony mixed up. And I'm like, if you have a Socratic irony, like, then the students know what the teacher doesn't know. Which is the opposite of what you want. And a maths teacher who was the best maths teacher you've ever had, but left partway through the year, got some kind of scholarship. The substitute not nearly as helpful. I've had many friends who have said, we had a great maths teacher, and then they left.
Yeah. Feel bad.
Yeah. That's always frustrating.
My maths teacher for, I think, 3 years, just did not teach. There's a class full of, like, how old was I then? Like, would have been like, what, 14 to like 17 or something like that. Those years. So full of people that age. And nothing was being taught. It was just go, look at what's in the book, do the homework, I guess, and if there's questions, then he'll explain something. Which is not how teaching works. Because especially not for that age gap, because then it's just, cool, nothing is being asked, nothing is being taught. It was a mess. And most of the time he was just sitting on one of the tables, talking with students about his life, I guess. So not even making sure we were actively engaging with anything.
That's annoying. Yeah,
I mean,
because again, it's one thing if it's a, hey, I've given you something to work on. Because, like, sometimes, especially in math classes, it's just a, hey, you just need to, like, practice this a bit. Try it yourself, as it were. But, like, you usually need to keep an eye on things, see if students are confused.
Yeah, I don't think I learned anything in those years, and then I got someone last year, and I got a different teacher, and she was like, cool, I'm preparing you for your exams. Time to fucking understand something. And immediately everything clicked, because she was actually teaching. Just fully, I will not have any of this fucking nonsense.
I did have a maths teacher. This was again sort of A-level, so higher education, optional stuff. Who led a very colourful life before becoming a maths teacher. Did a lot of things and was started explaining about like inequalities and relations between things and stuff like that. And then he mentioned how, like, you know, teaches a lot of people about, you know, greater than and less than as being like the mouth of a crocodile. So the crocodile wants to eat the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then got into a story about how he wrestled a crocodile once.
Okay.
And was talking about the strength of a crocodile's jaw when closing as opposed to opening. It's really easy to hold it closed, but when they, you know, the muscles used to close their jaw is very, very strong. And to demonstrate this, he was using the door of the classroom and ended up breaking the door of the classroom in the demonstration by trying to slam it shut. And I think he kind of lost the thread of what he was talking about at that point.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if he was a good teacher. At this point, I was basically teaching myself from books, but he was entertaining at least.
Yeah. Feel like at that point it's less if you're a good teacher and more if you can just get things back on track after that.
He was very enthusiastic about maths, but again, very enthusiastic about a lot of other things as well.
Like, how do you come back from that?
I don't know. Like, this is a class of like 17-year-olds, so it's not like little children sort of shouting and screaming about a door being slammed, but still.
No, but still.
Hey, Kiro, if it helps. if you know less than because of less than 3, that's a legitimate way of remembering. I always thought of it as a volume slider. So that's loud. Make the big thing be loud. That's how we used to remember it. It does actually help, yeah. It's an arbitrary choice of a symbol, so any arbitrary reason or way of remembering it will work.
Yeah. Mnemonics. Whatever little thing you need to remember the arbitrary bits. Because as demonstrated earlier with interval notation, like, you just gotta pick something. Like, some of these symbols that we use in mathematics are just someone decided this is a convenient way to denote this because we don't want to write out the words every single time. Because if you think math becomes easier if you have sentences instead of symbols, oh boy. I have read English translations of some of those old math texts where that was still the convention, and oh boy. It's a slog.
Show off his muscles in the wet shirt. I will learn how to draw muscles, if only for Tori in August.
Hell yeah.
Well, they're mainly Tori. August is more of the kind of strongman vibe.
I mean that you still need to learn how to draw things.
I heard that in my brain as you still need to learn how to draw. Zoom in on Cheeb, images of Mogs floating around their head. Things.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I was like, I'm a little bit occupied with different things right now, but you know.
I was going, oh, okay. Hey, this is for Phoebes.
Yeah, what more things?
This is for
More
Phoebes.
things.
Other things. Okay, Phoebe can also be in there with Mogs.
Yeah.
Floating around your anatomy mind palace.
Exactly.
Mrs. Blusham. Oh, is it still not working for you, Kira? Ooh.
Oh, boo.
Oh, I have that as well, Kira. My computer's going, you should upgrade to Windows 11. And I click on the thing, it's like, you can't upgrade to Windows 11. Like, stop telling me to, then. Just go. Just... But yeah, for anyone else who it's, you know, won't rudely be ejected from the game, just so you know, the game we played yesterday, Return to Moria, is free on Epic right now. So if you ever want to play it as a big group of friends, it's there. Go grab it, and hopefully it works for you. One day we will make it work for Kira. But yeah, chill dwarf times.
But is grumpy right beside the snack lady. Yes.
Look at Buddy being grumpy beside the snack lady. I didn't realize she was that tall.
She is not that tall.
Oh, I
I
get
just
it. Buddy's
wanted to draw her tall.
Buddy's rat-sized. Got it. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. I mostly just wanted to draw Phoebe really big, so
Yeah.
she's not actually that tall.
Fee big.
Did make her very wide.
Oh no.
Well, she can be a little bit wide.
Stole all the width from Jupiter.
Listen, Jupiter never had any width. Jupiter has always been the fucking skinniest little rat. And he will always be.
Jupiter's a twig.
He is.
A little stick insect. What bug is
A
your
little
OC?
second.
I like coming up with the weirdest little OC questions and then phrasing it like a radio DJ who's desperate for viewers to contact.
It's good. I like it.
Hey, if you want an original character and you think that they have a bug sonar, then please contact this number. I'm so lonely.
New character?
Do I have a radio DJ? Technically. Oh god, that's a project I completely forgot about.
Oh no, another one for the list.
Sona's Clover.
Bug sonar. Sure, it's a thing.
Mm-hmm. I love a good bug Sona.
I'm getting recommended a lot of stuff from entomology Tumblr. People like bugs on them.
And that surprised you?
I mean, it came at the same time as all of the Leon stuff from Resident Evil, so it was a weird combination.
Lagos. Get infected.
Oh, I'm following a lot of Umbrella employees.
Yeah.
Actually, that wasn't Umbrella, was it? Was it? That wasn't Umbrella. No.
It
was just a separate. Unless it turns out in a later game, it is.
I mean, in the remake, it is Umbrella.
Oh, okay.
And Wesker was there, so you know.
Yeah, but he was there to try and get stuff from the people who were doing the thing.
Yeah. No, but in remake, Luis is an ex-Umbrella scientist.
Spoilers for when I play the remake.
In 20 years. Sure.
It is interesting, like, spoilers for things and sort of how I sort of approach being spoiled. Because in general, I'm like, there's nothing. I want a blank slate, so on and so forth. But something about Resident Evil, I'm just like, sure, who cares? Apparently,
it's also like,
I guess half of it anyway.
Yeah. No, but also,
I...
like, everything about Resident Evil is a mess. You might as well know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
say this as someone who loves Resident Evil.
I feel like even knowing some of the quote-unquote plot twists in Resident Evil doesn't prepare you for them, because, like, the sense is thrown out the window with every single incarnation of Resident Evil, regardless of how good it is. It's like, yeah, sure, this might as well happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's sentient fungus? Sure. Might as well happen.
Might as well happen. It really is. It's a lot of nonsense. I love delving into, like, the lore of Resident Evil, but it is, like, a lot of, like, you don't really need to know this to play Resident Evil. Half of the time, the character you play as doesn't know shit, so...
And watch the DLC, and you're very much looking forward to it. Ooh, hope you enjoy.
A lot of the things from, like, the lore from Resident Evil isn't in, like, mainline games anyway, so... Or not, like, the games people are gonna play. So...
I feel like also, and this varies a bit from Resident Evil to Resident Evil, I feel like some of the lore mostly exists to justify, like, the stuff that they're putting you through in-game. Like, why is there a big giant monster chasing you around in 3? Super virus.
I mean,
Sent to track Jill. Yes. Perfectly. Perfect. Makes sense.
It really is, like, it's a story in the sense that it justifies why things are there.
Yeah.
And not in the sense that it's very important lore to know.
Yeah, the story isn't producing the ideas, it's the ideas that is necessitating the story.
Yeah. Like, they didn't have to explain fucking why all these things are mutating. Could be any other zombie game, you know? But they did. And now there's Wesker. That's what it boils down to anyway.
Pretty
Like,
much.
Stop
half
making great
the
characters. Cough, cough, Louise.
half the
Well,
like
and the fun thing is, they're not even consistent with that, because we've seen that, like, the first couple of games, the explanation is it's a virus thing that they were using to try and make super soldiers, and it went badly, and they're now looking sort of like they're acting sort of like zombies, but for science reasons. They're eating flesh because that's the thing that they do to like stave off the like their body degrading or whatever. And then immediately in 4 it's like, cool, parasites in your head that we stick in you through your eyeball. And it's like, what? This is a different thing now.
also
But
that, yeah.
it's still having the same effect of like, oh, we've still got weird zombie monsters running around that are making big super soldier thing, except now the explanation is parasite. Why?
Cold. Parasite there because cold, obviously.
So yeah, it's like there's this explanation, but like the explanation doesn't really matter. A lot of them are fairly interchangeable.
Most of the explanations boil down to because Umbrella.
Yeah.
Umbrella did some fucked up shit again. Yay!
And half of those are because Wesker.
Yeah.
From what I gather from fan art. I don't really know.
Well,
No,
and
Wesker is like the Umbrella guy, so
I mean, the fun thing is, like, even the stuff that aren't because of Wesker's doing are still because of Wesker.
yeah.
Like, there's some there was nonsense happening before Wesker was even born, up to and including Wesker's birth.
Oh, great.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh, he's got a whole Sephiroth thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yes, Kira, you suggested it while I was drawing this, and I thought I'm adding that. So. Mr. Umbrella.
He is just Mr. Umbrella.
I don't know, I hear Mr. Umbrella and I hear like a character in a 50s musical.
I'm now trying to imagine a version of any aspect of Resident Evil as a 50s musical. That.
I mean, there have been, like, theater productions of Resident Evil. I believe even musicals.
Gee, but did you wish really, really hard?
I didn't even have to wish; those already existed. Even more so, they are canon to the lore.
Oh, fun.
There is, like,
But canon to which
Rebecca,
lore?
like, Rebecca is a character I believe originated in the in one of the musicals.
Oh.
She's like in like some major projects now. I don't know if she originated there, but she at least played like a major part in one of them. And now she's in like the series as like, this is a character you should recognize. And also she is in Dead by Daylight. You know, the other metric for how important Resident Evil characters are.
I mean, I'd at least use that as a metric for how popular they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if they're not like super important and in multiple games, if it's a fan favorite, then they're gonna want to capitalize on it.
Got a song stuck in my head.
Song?
Yeah, it's from Epic Musical,
Yeah.
I believe. I haven't really listened to a lot of Epic Musical, even though I think I really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed most of the songs I've heard. Which song? Dangerous? It's the song with Hermes. I think it's called Dangerous. Or something along those lines. It's really fucking in my head. Just... I love Hermes Epic the Musical. I like him too. He has good vibes. Troy Doherty or something like that. Very good Hermes. I've seen like shorts of Troy Doherty as being Hermes, and he really does it. I also like that he always wears like sunglasses whenever he like embodies Hermes. So now all like animatics with Hermes have like design with Hermes with sunglasses. It's really funny to me.
Look, sometimes someone gets it so well that everyone else is like, yes.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Everyone was like, yeah, I guess you're Hermes now. And Hermes has sunglasses. Also, because in Dangerous, he does like a laugh, and that laugh sounds a lot like the laugh that Hermes God of War does, which is also perfect. It's the very fucking
Yeah, you got Miss on board then.
annoying fucking little bitch laugh that I love. It's really good. I was like fully on board the moment I heard that laugh. Just I was like, because I really love God of War Hermes, so it's very hard to impress me with a different kind of Hermes. I don't know why I love God of War Hermes so much. He's just like that. So the moment I heard that laugh, I was like, oh yeah. Oh, okay, I actually like this. This is good. Trade Doherty. Pretty good. Yes. Hermes. Pretty. I mean, it's also pretty, but you know.
Why
What,
so many wet cats in
wet cats
Discord?
in Discord?
You're not interested in
Well-
puns?
It's one of the themes of the stream.
What if everyone was wet? Apart from Phoebe. Phoebe looks fine.
Yeah, Phoebe's fine. I wasn't gonna do that to her. I just wanted to draw Phoebe. Everyone else, absolutely soaking wet though. Drowned rats, the lot of them.
Also, now that I look at it, the quote clover unquote that I drew, it looks like a sort of like an Angus slider. So we're just being subtly filthy. No, quite the opposite. We're getting clean.
It's wash day. Everyone who sees get a bath. Also, I love acting. What I assume is Jan?
Yeah, it's Acton and Jan, my scruffy-haired children, both of whom are great at cooking.
Glorious's wife. Excuse me. Glorious is her wife. I mean husband.
Poor Laureus in her game. This is like tries to be nice to one person, and then just like from the other side of the other side of the map, just a angry voice going, "You leave them alone."
Yeah, real difference between the two games there on that front.
Gotta go soon, get dinner, have dinner. Hopefully it's something more comprehensible than what either Jen or Acton could make. Now here's the question: if I'm gonna put other scraggly haired characters into this little tableau, who would be best at cooking?
I mean, I guess we could be funny and be funny and say M and have that be like it's not that she's the best. It's not that she's good. It's that she's the best of the group.
Yeah. Like Jan's good at cooking, just not what they intended to cook.
There's only one person who is nice to him. It just happens to be the person with a murderously jealous girlfriend. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Poor Laureus. At least he had better luck with Phoebe.
Where's the Laureus and Phoebe on? Have them being cute?
It's been a while.
Well, there's a prompt. Alright, I'm gonna post it now.
I mean, I did draw them like a long time ago. Where are they? Here. That's old art.
No, nice.
But they did a little dance. Because I like them doing a little dance.
No. I don't remember that one. How have I never seen?
I don't know why you never saw that. Why did you never see that, Chris?
I don't know.
How dare you?
Easily, it's the default. Default state of being is having never seen something.
How fucking dare you?
And on that note, is that a good time to end?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm done putting characters in the bath. Well, I don't think they've been in the bath. I think I just dropped water over them.
Yeah,
Something
that's
good about
I
being
think-
in the show tonight.
Yep.
I
Not having
think
to
a
watch
few
it.
of them more got the hose.
Yeah.
And then there was
Yeah,
quiet.
definitely. I love November's expression. He looks
Yeah,
so.
it started off good, and it went downhill. But I peaked at the beginning with Potato Muppet, and then November.
I like your drawing. Shut up.
I have actually been, after these streams, I have been taking the ones I like and putting them into a separate Clip Studio file, so that at some point I'll go back and clean them up.
Oh yeah.
I have like 100 at this point. So keeps me busy, doesn't it? Never have anything to do otherwise. But yee!
Yeah. You've never had anything to do.
Not a single thing. Boy, yee. Thanks for coming along.
Wait, stop. Claudio isn't washing machine safe.
Well, too late. He's been through a cycle.
Or Claudio.
No, he goes in the little group with Mal of my angry little boys who are funny to bully.
Hell yeah.
Particularly because
Just a
he
little light
is
bullying.
a little ragdoll and he thinks he's a lot stronger than he is. Enjoyed tonight's stream. I'm glad. As opposed to all the other one. Stream will return Tuesday morning with, I mean, hopefully, well, I have to do a Patreon update tomorrow, don't I? So yeah, probably November comic. It's getting there, I promise. But yeah, and then In the evening, we have a math spell onion. Or Hitman Absolution. Whatever the hell's going on in that game.
Who knows, really?
Excellent question. Next question.
Look, we're sneaking into the facility.
Why?
By climbing down a cliff with mines in it.
Yeah, I know. The fucking facility being just this fucking massive fucking factory, doomsday factory just got me so bad.
No idea what's going on in that game.
I'm not sure the game knows what's going on in that game. I feel like this Hitman game is also another one of those things where even if you got spoiled for what was happening, that would still not, like, prepare you for any of this.
No.
Yeah, if you're not keeping up with the Hitman Absolution, good job. But also, I'll leave it at that. I am keeping the VODs though, because I imagine this is definitely going to get a bloody highlight thing. Alongside contracts.
I warned ya.
Yeah. Hazel, wow. I warned ya.
Wonderful.
Aggressive.
Thank you, Hazel.
But yeah. That'll be all. Have a lovely.
Have a lovely everyone.
Yes. Kira, go get food. Everyone else, go get sleep or also food. Except Ragdoll. Ragdoll should probably not get sleep. I mean, you can if you want. Not gonna stop you.
Why are
Anyway,
you stopping us from sleeping, Chris?